everyone, it's Shar. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. This sim in the background doing some weeding and gardening is my sim Edith, who is from my new Rags to Riches for rent and home chef hustle focused let's play. Edith has officially gotten to the point where she has a little bit under 4,000 simoleons in cash, and as well as the rest of the things on this lot. And I figured it's time that we did a tiny home build. So I have less than 5,000 simoleons to turn this disaster of a rags to riches lot into a tiny home of dreams. So let's get started. I might be going a little bit crazy because that's already most of our money gone. These windows are only 20 simoleons, so I'm gonna go with them. That little bunny's 165 simoleons. I definitely am losing it. Okay, so this is the general shape that I've gone with. I kind of want it to be very out of place. I don't really care that it's out of place. I want it to feel like Edith's home. And I love how I'm paying absolutely no attention whatsoever to the budget. I'm sure that's not going to come back and bite me in the ass at all. Oh, these windows don't come in blue. It's giving sad beige house. Wow, that's off center. Oh, that's actually really off center. If the door was here, it wouldn't make sense with the house if I moved you over. There we go. This needs balance though. Me spending 160 simoleons on a fireplace. That's not functional. Oh well, I think that some roof trim will really help this house. I'm kind of thinking like a soft brown. Might as well lean into soft beige. If I have money left over at the end, which I'm very much doubting. Now that I look at the blue window kind of stands out. Are there free things that I can do? I can do a terrain path. That would be great. Yes, fabulous. Mailboxes are free. And I always love this mailbox, so I'm going to use it. All right, let's get to some actionable functionality, which if I'm thinking about this first, let's move out all these dirty dishes. If I'm thinking about this, I do want a back door, which I would place somewhere like here. There also needs to be an archway of some kind, but archways are really expensive. Like the cheapest one is 180. What inexpensive door could work for access to the conservatory? I feel like almost this one. I don't like it though. I wish I had why can't I have an archway? I know what I could do. Oh my gosh, I know what I could do. And if I play this right, I think I could also slap a curtain up there. Ideally a nicer curtain than this, but I'll just use a different swatch. It's very bold, but it will dictate what the rest of the interior looks like. Okay, so the first thing I need is obviously lighting. The front windows might be all the windows that she gets, just to be completely honest with you. Having this have access to the conservatory because I want there to be eventually be space for indoor gardening. I don't know how long she's going to be on this lot though. Not very long. Will she ever need indoor gardening? I don't know. We might as well start with the kitchen. Wow, the kitchen's going to cost us money. We might as well stick with the aesthetic of the rest of the home and do like a country living, cottage living kitchen. And we are going to go with an L-shaped kitchen just for like spacing reasons. Wow, again, paying no attention to the budget because I just blew it all. Is that bizarre for me to go with a blue and green kitchen? Yeah, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think that I need to focus on the bed right now. And ideally, I would have wanted a Murphy bed, but I genuinely don't think that she can afford that. Yeah, it would take everything she has. I can do something like this. I don't know what to do with the rest of the layout of this house. Like this should just be a living room, but it has to be a living room bedroom. Okay, I've decided that the conservatory might be a little bit of a waste of space and she doesn't necessarily need a living room. I don't know. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to section it off so that the kitchen is here. So you walk straight into the kitchen, which is a choice. What if this was the conservatory-ish section, or maybe she just has like indoor planters and this is the bedroom? Ooh, why are you doing that? What if this was the bedroom? Which she can't afford much, so we'll keep it simple. It'd be very squishy. It would have to work like that, which it's just her in the house, so I don't see why it couldn't work like that, which means I can also save money on these windows. Like, obviously this is better as the bedroom. Let me think about this. This is obviously way better as a bedroom, even if it's not perfect. I could also squish so that it's more like this, where like the bed is tucked away in the corner and then the rest of the room is a bedroom. And if this entire thing is going to be the kitchen, it makes more sense for it to be just a regular shaped kitchen, like against the wall. That's going to clip into the window, but I might not be able to care. We can have this and then boom, boom. Remembering that I also need a bathroom, which is going to be back here. And I might as well get the bathroom stuff now so we don't run out of money, which we're very close to doing. Ooh, I'm out of money. Okay, I don't want to compromise on the kitchen because it's a home chef hustle like focus LP to start with. So I think I just have to focus on paint right now. I'd love something with more personality. Now I also have to think about floors. Maybe she can't afford a double bed yet. Maybe I shrink the kitchen by one. I have to focus on painting the walls before I get to any other kind of furnishing. This is hard. It would be easier if I was using some of the stuff from Eco Lifestyle, the debug, which I may very well do. But for now, I'm going to try my best with what I have. The door definitely shouldn't be exiting from the bathroom, which reminds me we do actually need a bathroom door. Well, she has a fully functional bathroom. There's no mirror, but it's more than what she ever had. And this wall is 58 simoleons. She does need a trash can for the kitchen. In fact, we'll go for a wicker one. Nope, that's going to be gross. Gross, 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 gross. We'll do 55. I do need her to have a sink for the kitchen. But sinks are so expensive and she has a sink in the bathroom. Does she need a sink in the kitchen? I don't know. I know it's a little strange, especially with the rest of the house, but I just like it. Technically, she does in fact have a fully functional kitchen and bathroom. So we're gonna have to focus on her bedroom now, which just expect the bare minimum here. I am gonna get her the used futon. She can have a double bed. Okay, and with 138 simoleons, I'm now going to officially start cheating. But first, let me give my girl a window. She can have one window out the back. Oh, she needs a door to her bedroom. Okay, now let's start cheating. Let us scroll through thy debug menu. Ooh, a lavender bush. I kind of like the asymmetry of like the single lavender bush. These are huge, but I do like them. First, let me move these plates because they will be hidden under there and there's always going to be a smell and I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to be like, what the heck is smelling so bad? And debug landscaping is free and I do want this home to feel a little bit like wild and overgrown. So like, why not? Why not have fun with it? You're huge. Although I do like it on her a lot. It obviously does fit into the rest of the world. And I just like how it looks. Oh, that's right, our roof. Well, the roof won't be as long, so I don't think I need to worry about a chimney now. So that's great. Ooh, I can put these little debug flowers around the tree, which for some reason I always like doing. I can sell my bush. I don't need a bush now. And because I sold the expensive ass chimney, we do have more money now, which is great. I might actually be able to afford to give her a mirror and maybe a living room if we really play around with it. I'm just trying to figure out which flowers I can line the path with because I do want, ooh, so pretty. I don't know where I would put that, but it is so pretty. Wait, where can I put this? Like, I want to use it. I put it around the side of the house. Like, what if I just layered that together? Maybe threw some wild grass like in between it. I think it definitely needs a little bit more work to truly function, but I really do like that. And I shrink you and have you kind of blend this way. Pretty. Oh, you can't duplicate debug options, which is so annoying. I would have to scroll back up to find the thing I was using. The lavender bush. I think this might make more sense on this side of the house. I need to shrink it again, but I kind of really do want to decorate it with like vines and stuff just growing up the whole wall. Look at how pretty that is. Should I use a debug fence? If I could find like the right debug fence, I sure as heck will use it. And have I found the flowers to line my path? No. I have a cactus. We're in Willow Creek. It's like the swamp. I'm gonna just keep this in the backyard because if I am able to find the right debug fence, I will be moving everything. Perfect. These are also base game. We'll have some beautiful alternating colors. It will be chaotic, but exactly what I want. And I love how much effort I'm putting into this, as if my sim won't move out in like a couple of episodes. Yes, it's overgrown. It's wild. I like the idea of it being on both sides, but they're taking up a lot of the path. Like, what if I shrink them all down, which is going to be a pain in my behind, but I will do. It's because they're taking up a lot of visual space. So we've come miles and miles and miles from where we started with this. Yes, this is our debug fence. Debug just comes in so handy for these kind of challenges. It is a debug fence, and in case you don't know what that means, it means that your sim will treat this kind of like it's not an object. That's not true for all debug items because my sim definitely has had routing issues if there's a debug object in their way. But for the most part, they should treat debug objects like they don't even exist. Of course, there are going to be wildflowers everywhere. Like, hello. Some of you are probably watching this like, girl, this is chaotic. Why do you have so many plants? Because I wanted to have so many plants. Yes, please let me have some mushrooms just to make it blend in. Like, obviously there's going to be mushrooms everywhere, which I do have some in the front yard. as well. Now we're definitely entering a chaos territory here. I mean, to me, it totally makes sense to have mushrooms because, again, Willow Creek is supposed to be like a swamp, so it's very, very moist. Yes, please, wild grass everywhere, like just completely untamed. Give me a lot that's never seen a mown lawn. Okay, now I'm definitely doing the most, but I'm gonna continue to do the most. Pretty. As are these little debug lights. Can I get one in the white, please? Actually, let me get one in this little gold color. Have I done too much? Absolutely. I should have stopped quite some time ago. Will I stop now? Probably not. Probably not. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for this whole aesthetic of this is just a very wild, overgrown lot. Ooh, these lanterns. Can I raise these lanterns in this debug tree, please? Yes. Oh my gosh. I can't believe how far I was able to take this with just debug. Okay, we're going to leave the debug landscaping there. Now let's get inside the house and see what I can do for her and her 272 simoleons, which reminds me I need an outdoor trash can before I start getting excited about having 272 simoleons. I do see the outdoor trash can kind of being in the backyard. All right, now the rest of the money that she has is truly her own. I'm gonna give her a mirror because the bathroom without a mirror is bothering me. It won't be a super expensive mirror. It can be a basic mirror. I know that there are some free rugs, so like, yes, I'm going to utilize the free rugs. Oh wait, there's grass in her bedroom too. A rug here just to kind of make it seem like she was attempting to move in. I'm gonna stick with the yellow in her bedroom. I don't know why in Sims we always put the rugs underneath the bed because in real life it would probably be up here. You know, we'll put it here anyway. I can get her an end table. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the aesthetic of the home, but I can't get her that. I need her to have a couch. I can't finish this build without the couch, so she does have extra money to spare. So what I'm gonna let her do is sell her plants. Bunny, don't come into my house. The heck? Fabulous. And then she also has some paintings in her inventory, which I can just do a quick sell of. Fantastic. And now she has 1280. Plenty for a couch. While it definitely does feel a little bit bizarre to have the living room and the kitchen be so close, I can't think of anywhere else to put it. Maybe we'll just do blue. Listen, the layout isn't great, but it is functional. It's functional. The only other option I would have is to have the couch be against this wall. And it's like, that's not really a living room. It's just a space to sit. And could I be okay with that? I think I could be okay with this just being a space to sit if I gave her an actual dining room in the kitchen. And I want this dining table to kind of function like an island. Although at this point, I think getting an island might actually be cheaper. If I just got her an island and we move this rug to the living room and make the house feel pretty small, that's like almost no walking space at all. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. It's gonna need to be a slimline dining table. I might just stick to that. And then that I think would make the biggest difference in this little house isn't like artwork, although artwork would be really nice. We'll think about that later. I think it'd be upper cabinets. Is it a ridiculous waste of money? Absolutely a ridiculous waste of money. But I think it'd make a world of difference in the home. Let me just play with what that looks like because it's going to eat up all of our money. Yeah, that's all she'll be able to afford in terms of cabinetry. So is it worth doing anything at all if she can't have the full set? Shelves are cheaper. I could still present us with that finished look that I'm going for. Just like walls of shelves. So these feel very, very high for the kitchen. I don't know how I feel about that. It might just have to be what it is. Curtains could probably make a difference here. And for the most ridiculous waste of money possible, I'm gonna get them some rods over the curtain. Maybe I can find like a sculpture or some kind of art or clutter. I'm gonna do that. Little heart wall of pictures. Okay, besties. And that is where I'm going to leave this. We turned this disaster lot into a cozy little cottage dream house, using that term loosely because I would like this to be a little bit bigger. But again, Edith, my sim, is not going to live here for very long. This really is just her little adventure home. This really is just her little starter home. Here's the tour. We have the kitchen, the dining room, the quote unquote living room, using that term very loosely here. We have a fully functional bedroom. There's no dresser, but you don't actually need dressers in The Sims 4. Your Sims don't need to use them. You can just click them or click a mirror and they will go into cast. And then we have a fully functional bathroom. My favorite part, of course, is the outdoor area. And considering Edith is going to spend a huge amount of her time outdoors just selling things, probably selling things here, I figure the outdoor is what we're going to see more often than the indoor. She will not be spending a lot of time time in the home. So that's a complete house. I hope that you enjoyed this little real-time build with me, and I'm going to see you in the next part of Rags to Riches. Bye!